It's the class act of dual boiler home espresso machines, beautifully engineered and artfully finished. Exquisite details everywhere you look with standout features compared to competing machines. How about class-leading steaming power, line pressure pre-infusion, available flow control for next-level espresso, custom wood options for body panels, portafilters, and levers, and in US and Canadian markets, its list price is very similar to the competition. Hey espresso lovers, Mark here from Whole Latte Love. If you watch my videos, you might know I spend a lot of time in the comments providing detailed advice. So I often get asked, hey Mark, what's the best espresso machine? Now, honestly, that's tough to answer. The right choice for you may not be the best for someone else. It's not one size fits all, but ask me, what's the most impressive prosumer level plumbable dual boiler espresso machine? And with confidence, I can tell you it's this baby right here, the ECM Synchronika. And I've got mine trimmed out in gorgeous walnut panels and accents available using our 3D customizer. More on that coming up. The Synchronika has the highest ratings in its class from verified buyers. So while I tell you what's coming up in this video, here in chronological order and unedited are the headlines from the 25 most recent reviews. Every one of the reviewers rated the Synchronika 5 out of 5 stars. So coming up, I'll cover the basics, look at fit and finish details, quality that stands out compared to other machines. I'll show you how easy it is to open the machine, and we'll take a look inside. Talk about the advantages of dual boiler machines, cover available upgrades and customizing options like flow control and the exotic wood species for body panels and control levers, have test results for brew temperature accuracy and steaming performance, show you what's in the box, and discuss a critically important accessory. So how about those review headlines? No doubt there's a whole latte love for the Synchronika. Now, before we go in depth, a quick introduction to our support center for the Synchronika. It's a one-stop shop with more than 40 videos on the machine. Everything you need to know to set up and use it like a pro. Learn brewing and frothing techniques and how to fix issues. Learn how to use the flow control device, detailed care and maintenance, plus easy DIY resolutions for any issues. We've put in the effort to make it easy for you to get the most out of this machine. The Syncronika's heritage is Italian. Now, a few years back, I toured the production facility outside Milan. Continuing under the ownership of CEO Michael Hauck, production has since moved to his home country of Germany in Heidelberg. Now, Michael is an innovator, always working to improve the design, reliability, and capability of ECM machines. The Synchronika is a plumbable, dual boiler, rotary pump machine with E61 group, which can run from an internal water reservoir if desired. Boiler heating is individually controlled by PID for very accurate temperatures. You can easily set a brew temperature to match the coffee you're using. In the steam boiler, you've got class-leading steam power available with pressure ranging up to about 2 bar. Now, having individual control of boiler temps means you can have any brew temperature with any steam pressure, so you can match steam pressure to your skill level without affecting the brew temperature as you would in a heat exchange boiler machine. If you're newer to frothing, you can lower the pressure to give you more time to work with your milk. If you're experienced, you can crank it right up. If you'll only be making espresso, you can turn off the steam boiler using the switch behind the drip tray. When plumbed to waterline, the Synchronika can do line pressure pre-infusion. Now, that's a rare feature that makes long, low-flow pre-infusions possible. Those can dramatically improve extractions from fresh from roast specialty coffees. As we'll see later, you can do the same thing and more using flow control when using the machine's reservoir as the water source. Hot water and steam wands are controlled by joystick lever operated valves. The large low wear spring assisted valves can be locked on or throttled momentarily. Steam and hot water wands are insulated for no burn qualities, and you'll have less condensation with that for a drier steam. When pulling shots, the PID display becomes a shot timer. Other functions available from the PID controller include the ability to set cleaning reminders for back flushing and eco mode, which automatically stops heating the boilers after a set amount of time from last use, ranging from 30 minutes to 10 hours. Brew pressure is externally adjustable via an access port at the rear of the machine. Gauges for steam and brew pressure are mounted up high for easy visibility. The exterior of the machine is a beautiful mirror finish, really the best I've seen. All edges are wrapped and finishing is extremely detailed, not a sharp edge to be found. And here's a tip: if you want to check finish quality, look in less visible places like interior corners and seams of drip trays. A lot of manufacturers skimp here. ECM does not. They're beautifully polished with no visible weld marks. It's an excellent representation of the level of craftsmanship throughout the machine. The drip tray includes a removable platform for smaller cups, and it's pre-drilled for a permanent drain line attachment to an included collection cup. Easy to miss details contribute to the overall presentation, like the subtle custom taper of the E61 group, the PID display, which blends into the face of the machine, chrome tips on levers and portafilters, and custom facets on the E61 exhaust port. I also consider the fasteners used. Some machines use fairly standard Phillips head screws and even anchor them in plastic clips. On the Synchronika, it's high-grade Allen head fasteners into solid metal receivers. The Synchronika is built on a continuous single-piece base frame. It's strong and rigid and makes it incredibly easy to do one of my favorite things: pop the hood and have a look at internal components. Remove 6 easy access Allen head screws and the panels come right off. No other machine has this easy internal access. Under the hood, the insulated boilers are stainless steel. There's a Jacquard PID and controller, solid-state relays, RPM motor, Fluidotech rotary pump, and so on. What really sets it apart from some other machines is the overall design. It's elegantly simple. No wire jungles and efficient copper and braided stainless plumbing with short runs and no crazy turns. There's just one solenoid valve in here. It's not uncommon to find other machines with 3, and solenoids can be a common trouble spot. Each boiler has a drain port, making it easy to prep the machine for long-term storage or drain the boilers for other purposes. I love how the electronics are covered on the side and top by a metal shield to protect from heat and moisture, and how the vacuum relief is piped so any moisture from that ends up in the drip tray. In some machines, it's just open to the inside and dumps moisture there every time the machine heats up. The mushroom valve in standard and flow control models is stainless steel. Now, it wasn't too long ago most machines were using chrome-plated mushrooms, which are far more susceptible to scale deposits and flaking of the chrome plating. ECM was one of the first manufacturers to use stainless mushrooms exclusively in their machines. Flow control is what the pros use to fine-tune espresso extractions. Using simple flow manipulation, you can easily do things like tame the brightness in fresh from roast specialty coffees or reduce the bitterness often associated with darker roasts and blends. But really, that's just the start. If not familiar with flow, I've linked a video up here and down in the description with 2 simple flow techniques to get you started. And you'll find more flow techniques and information in our support center. With flow control installed, you can still use the machine at its standard flow rate. For that, open the valve 1 1/4 turns on any ECM or Profitec espresso machine. Now, flow control is a custom brewing option. For a custom visual look, a variety of exotic real woods are available for the Synchronika side panels, steam and hot water levers, portafilter handles, and the flow control. And you can customize your Synchronika in 3 dimensions at Whole Latte Love. Select your favorite wood species and instantly create and visualize your dream machine in a high-resolution 3D model that you can manipulate. Now, I've tested the Synchronika many times for brew temperature accuracy using a SCASE device as specified by the Specialty Coffee Association, and like most all dual boiler machines, it performs very well. Unless the machine is located in an abnormally hot or cold environment, what you set on the PID is within 1 degree of what you're going to get at the group head. To test frothing performance, I performed our standard test, timing how long it takes to heat 5 ounces of fridge temp milk to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 60 degrees Celsius. With a steam boiler set to max temperature of 270 degrees Fahrenheit and producing about 2 bars of pressure, it was just 17 seconds to reach 140. Now, that's fast and exactly what you'd expect from a large boiler machine running at 2 bars of pressure. If you're new to frothing, you can always lower the steam boiler temperature for less pressure and get more time to froth your milk. Included with the machine are angled and balanced single and double spout portafilters, single and double shot filter baskets, a back flush disc, a 58mm ECM polished steel tamper, braided steel hose for plumbing direct to water line, and adapter to connect to standard US 3/8" compression fittings, a drip tray drain kit, user manual, and brew group cleaning brush. And at Whole Lot They Love, the machine is covered by us with a 3-year parts and labor warranty. To keep your coffee tasting great and machine running smoothly, it's critically important to treat water to remove chlorination and reduce calcium concentration to prevent scale. Now, we recommend solutions from BWT. All of these use patented ion exchange technology that, when used as directed, prevents scale formation. Options include in-reservoir pad filters, their Penguin pitcher, and their high-volume Bestmax Premium system if plumbing your machine direct to water line. There's no doubt a prosumer-level espresso machine is a major investment. Before you buy, compare the quality and consider the reputation of the manufacturer. It's a machine that could be serving you for decades. The truth is, at least in the US and Canada, dual boiler machines at this level, regardless of manufacturer, are all within about 10% in price. So take a close look. Check owner reviews, and if you want the best, I think you're going to discover the ECM Synchronika is the clear and easy choice. Now, if you have any questions about the Synchronika here or anything coffee, use those comments and I'd be happy to get you a detailed answer. And if you love coffee and espresso as much as I do, be sure and subscribe to the channel. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon for more of the best on everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Lot They Love.